Logos Hope is part of an organization called GBA Ships. It has had another 3 ships. I know some of them have come to Jamaica before. We've had 4 ships in total, and it started in 1970.
That we want to share knowledge, help, and hope. That's our vision. And knowledge we want to share through the books. And we also bring a lot of culture from more than 60 different nationalities that our 400 crew members on board have.
We want to help the communities by partnering with local organizations and churches in social development projects. We want to give a hand to those already working in Jamaica to have lasting impact. And hope, we want to share hope, just loving the people we encounter, not only in Jamaica, but in all the ports we have visited. I joined about 2 years ago, a little under, and I joined in Asia, so it's been quite a journey just sharing our stories with other people around the world and learning from each other.
It's been a very diverse experience. It's been very good, very challenging as well. I learned a lot of things on the ship that it's really difficult to describe what I've learned.
Well, when I joined in Malaysia. So I've traveled all the way from Penang. We went to Sri Lanka, some islands in the Indian Ocean. Madagascar, we went around Africa, the southern part of Africa. Canary Islands, then crossed the Atlantic for 12 days. And then went to Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago. And towards the end of this year, we will finish our tour in the Caribbean. We're heading over to Colombia, which is my country, so I'm very excited. It's quite a crazy dream to say, hey, let's put books on a ship and sail around the world. But I think it's one of the most impactful ways to reach many people, especially on the coasts, and just share love.
Well, I've been waiting a long time for it to come because I know that there's a lot of variety for my children to get books to increase their vocabulary. So it's a good experience.
I am Rosetta Young, principal of Mansfield Primary and Infant School. I brought 50 students and 12 teachers. It will have a great influence on my school because most of them are having the experience for the first time and they are buying books that are relevant to their learning process. And I know that they will go back and inform the other students at school about their experiences. And this background experience also will help them in their writing skills.
He had a syndrome when at birth, so he kind of developed slow learning, slow speech and so forth. He might looking at books and like the pictures and stuff, but he might not understand what's inside of it. So I have to bring him here so he can see and so forth. Because it's very slow learning.
What are you hoping the books will do?
Well, open up his knowledge a little more and so forth.
It's good, and I can tell you that the children are excited to be here, and the prices are good, and I'm sure that they will want to come back to the ship. And the only disappointment is that I expect more parents should be here so that they will be able to purchase more books. Because looking at the prices to what they would have to pay for the books in the bookstore, they would really have a good bargain.
In Kingston, we were about 5 weeks and we received around 117,000 people. It was very exciting to see how much the Jamaican people love the book ship, love Logos Hope. Last time the ship was here in Montego Bay, we received around 80,000 people, so we're excited to just come back and hear stories about people who were on this ship before and now are older and bringing their kids, or just different stories we might hear.
I think the camera loves you.
Reading is very important for the children so that they can read instructions, they can work independently on their own, and the children, also the parents, can also work with their children and help them so that they can improve in their reading and improve in their communication skills.
I believe just the passion and the love for reading can just help people improve their knowledge and not only just have head and heart knowledge, but just put it into practice. And I think that's what will happen. People can choose to buy different books of different topics and just grow into different areas they maybe didn't have knowledge before. So I believe that even though it's not an immediate impact, it will have an impact long term.
A really lovely people, very welcoming and warm, and want to engage, and I really love that.
I wish they would not only remember the ship as a book ship, I wish they would remember the encounters they had with people, the conversations, just coming and leaving a little bit different, with more hope, with more knowledge, and just a different view on life, understanding how we're all volunteers, how we want to make this world a better place, and we're just wanting to make a difference in the world by serving on board Logos Hope.